Hey guys, I wanted to bring you a video that I'm doing a collaboration on with Penelope Jackson and another channel, and unfortunately I can't remember the name of the other channel. So it's called a 5x5, and yes, I'm in the cabin. I'm in my chair because I've been sick. I got, well, Jim had his surgery, and somewhere between the VA with his collecting his medical records so he could get his surgery and the actual surgery point, which was an outpatient location, he picked up what was called, a summer cold? They're calling it a summer cold. It's going around our area. He got it. He got pretty sick with it. And then he started feeling better. Then I came down with it. So I've been trying to fight it and recover, and it's been a struggle. But that's why I've been missing for a few days off of recording videos and stuff. But I'm going to try and get through this one because I'm way, way behind. Okay, it's called a 5x5. And basically it's if a shit hits the fan scenario happens, what 5 TV series would we want to have on hand to watch? What 5 board games we want to have on hand to entertain ourselves? What 5 bands of music or music groups that we would be listening to? And 5 book series that we would be reading. And then there's 5 movie collections. Some of this was easy for me to put together, some of it was not. And here's my reason. I don't reread books. I don't rewatch TV shows. I don't watch any reruns, no repeat movies, and here's why. Already been there, done it. There's so much out there to still see and do that I just don't repeat stuff. It's that simple. But I did put a list together of books that we have read and we feel we could recommend to help entertain somebody else, and maybe have this go into somebody else's preps. So the 5 TV series would be Game of Thrones. I watched that for the first time this past year, and we were able to catch up on all the series, and we really, really enjoy the series. And the other one is Alone. It's a survival series, and basically they take 10 people to a location and they separate them by about 10 miles between each person, and they have to stay out there as long as possible and survive, and they only have like 10 or 11 items they're allowed to take with them. We've learned a lot through watching that show. Then the other one, yes, Naked and Afraid. Bear it all, baby. It's not even about that, guys. It's about some of the ingenious ideas that they come up with on those shows and how they do survive with no clothing, no tools, no resources. Pretty impressive to me. Is it something I would participate in? Oh, heck no. And then there's Homeland, would be my other series. And that's an ongoing series about the CIA. And we've really, really enjoyed that series. And it's still going. Every year they've put out a new season. And then the last one would be Criminal Minds. We love some of the characters on that show. And Spencer, let me tell you, I would adopt that boy in a heartbeat. He is such a sweetie pie. But I digress. Another favorite show. And there's many years of series in that show to be following. Now, board games. Okay, top of the list is Monopoly. Why? Because it's a game that you can play for days. Not just hours, guys. Monopoly can go for days. So it's definitely going to be entertaining and something that you don't play for 5 minutes and it's done. And the next one is backgammon. I love backgammon. My husband taught it to me, and I can't tell you how many times we've sat around a campfire here at the property while we were getting some things in place so we could actually start building here. And on a rainy day or just sitting by the campfire at night, him and I played backgammon. We love it. Checkers, another simple game, especially if you have kids. Checkers is an easy game and it is fun to play. And card games. I love playing card games. I play, trying to think some of them that I play. It would be 500 Rummy is one of my favorites. I grew up playing that. My grandma played that with us. What, Jim? I don't know what you're telling me. Just say it. 21? I don't know what that is, but he's saying 21, so. Oh, he's saying poker. I've never played poker, guys. Just never had the opportunity to learn it. And another card game, or the last game, would be Uno. If you have never played Uno, it is fun. They have a new Uno game out right now. And let me tell you, I played it with my granddaughter and my daughter about 3 or 4 months ago. And we played for hours and nobody won, nobody lost. It was super fun. All right, now we're going to go to music. Yes, you're going to learn some of my music styles. I'm very eclectic in my music. I love many, many different types of music. So here's some of my choices that would be at the top of my list. Michael W. Smith is definitely one of my favorite Christian singers. And I've been very blessed to see him in concert once, and I thoroughly enjoyed him. The other one would be Yanni. Yes. If you've never had a moment with Yanni, you need to take a moment. He is, I don't know if he's considered new age, but he is a very unique and what I would consider a genius composer. He has some of the most incredible music that's out there that doesn't fall into rock and roll, country, jazz. It's none of that, guys. It's just very unique. And I fell in love with Yanni's music at least 20-some years ago. He's awesome. Pentatonic. Yes, I have very unique music enjoyment. Pentatonic is about harmonizing, performing in sync and singing in harmony. It's just a very unique group. They're young. They are entertaining. I can sit and listen just about anything they've performed in the last 5 or 6 years. That's how unique they are. And yes, you got to include Tchaikovsky, guys. I grew up country and western. My first record player, now this is going way back, someone donated a Tchaikovsky album to my very first music collection. And guys, I have that album to this day. I love Tchaikovsky. Do I like other composers? Yes. But my go-to every time is Tchaikovsky. The classics never die. They just never die. My last group, yes, guys, I'm going to go another round here. Aerosmith. Yes. I'm a rocker. I'm a roller. I'm a country bumpkin. I'm all of the above. So yes, Aerosmith is right there alongside all my other music choices. I gotta turn my page. I have to take notes to do this, guys. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Hold on. I lost my notes. Okay, the next one is a 5-book series that I would want in a shit hit the fan scenario, okay? And the top of the list is Terry Goodkind's books. It's called The Sword of Truth. When I read the series, there was 11 books to the series, And the books are really, really long, but they're well written, they're easy reading, and you get tied up in the storyline, and you can't put his books down. Since then, he's written, what, 4 or 5 more books? So there's like 15 books out there, guys. If you've never read Terry Goodkind and you like a good fantasy, magic type reading, you would enjoy his books. The other books I would read are J.R. Ward. I read everything this person, and I believe it's a lady, I read everything she writes. Everything. It's not just a series. She's got like 3 or 4 different series that she continues to add to. So J.R. Ward is another author. I would definitely want all her books in-house. Nora Roberts. Sorry, guys. Yeah, these are not guy books. Terry Goodkind is a great guy's book, though. My husband read the series and he loved it. Nora Roberts is a romance writer. Yes, I do like my romances. Gotta have a little love in your life. So Nora Roberts' books would be, again, at the top of my list. Now, these are for entertainment, guys. Keep in mind, I have a ton of books that cover gardening in my area. It covers medicinal herbs. It covers survival and prepping. I got a ton of books on that stuff as well. This is for entertainment purposes. Anne Rice. Guys, gotta have a little vampire in your life. Yes, I love paranormal books. Anne Rice has the Interview with the Vampire series. She has the Mayfair Witches series. And I think she has another, oh yes, she has a series that she's, I think, this is hard to explain. Her early career was all witches and vampires. Her later career is more religious based, I guess you could say, because she has written a couple stories that are quite different. But they're still very well written. I highly recommend her writing because she is a great writer. It doesn't seem to matter what subject. She's very, very good. And my last one is Stephen King. The Dark Tower series. Guys, you gotta wonder where this man's head is. Because the stuff he writes are not of this world. He is very unique, and sometimes his books are a bit tough to follow, but if you read Stephen King at all, you will have no problem following his books. You just got to know he's different, and his books are very different. I don't even know how to explain what his books are. I mean, he wrote Pet Sematary. He wrote, what was that car one that, Christine? There was the other one. Oh, that girl who went to prom. Carrie. He wrote Carrie. So he's written some really old stuff.
Did he write It?
Yes, he wrote It. He wrote Needful Things. He's a great writer, guys. He would be definitely somebody to have on your bookshelf for a shit hit the fan scenario. TV movies, okay? These are movies that you would go to the theater for, or you would, at some point, buy the DVD, I guess, and have it on hand. Now, we don't have a DVD player any longer, but, so this is not something we would be doing, but this is my list, okay? Harry Potter would be at the top of my list, and here's why. Harry Potter series has been the only movie series that I've been able to watch more than once. So, it's entertaining. You pick up on the little nuances throughout the movies the more you watch them. So that's at the top of my list. Transformers is the second one on my list. I know, guys. It's just like, I didn't know where to go with this one. Very entertaining series, though. Iron Man. Another, excuse me. Another very entertaining series is Iron Man. Just the attitude of Iron Man himself makes it worth watching. He's just a brat, you know? And then there's Indiana Jones, action, adventure, going into the unknown. You gotta have Indiana Jones. And the last one is the Hobbit series, the Fellowship of the Ring. The Hobbit is tied into, what was that? Frodo series. Bilbo. Frodo and Bilbo, really.
No, Bilbo was, the story of Bilbo was the Hobbit.
Okay, but the Hobbit is the first book, and then you go into the next level, which takes you through that whole Fellowship of the Ring series, where it was all about the precious, the ring. So that series, I enjoyed it. The scenery, the acting, I thought it was all really, really well done. So that's definitely one that would be in my collection. I'm trying to think of anything else as far as movies goes. Anything with the Marvel series too, guys. Marvel's Avengers series is excellent stuff. And I think that's it for the 5x5 challenge. And I hope you all enjoy this. If you want, put your videos together. It's 5 TV series, 5 board games, 5 music groups, 5 book series, and 5 movie collections. What would you want to have on hand in a shit hit the fan scenario? Feel free to join in and let Penelope Jackson know when you get your video uploaded. They will put it all in a list so that we all can find your video. You are also welcome to tag me, and I would be more than happy to put your video of a 5x5 challenge in the description area under my video. I hope you all enjoyed this and have a great day, and God bless.